Welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. And I'm laughing because this is take 3. And I keep going off on tangents because today's episode is all about why we do things for ourselves that we know are unhealthy. And that could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be a combination of the two. And Friday nights I get together with some friends and we stop partway through the evening and we have a cup of tea and usually a snack of some kind. And we all enjoyed toast. So toast has become sort of a staple. Now, I'm declaring here right now that I'm stopping having toast on Friday nights. It's almost the only time that I have toast, although I did have toast this morning. But I had Ezekiel toast with raisins, which is still toast. But I don't often have that either. In fact, the Ezekiel bread with the raisins in it, I've had in the freezer for 2 years. So I don't have it that often. But I had toast last night, white toast. I had the toast this morning. And then my daughter came home and she brought home the freshest loaf of white bread that you could ever possibly have unless it came out of your own oven. And my husband cut the loaf in half and he took an inside slice and he commented on how good it was. And I was just like, oh, that's it, I'm screwed. So I did the same thing. When I tried to cut a fairly small slice, but it's squishy, right? So it's not as small, it's not as thin as I may normally have tried to take. But the only time that white bread gets me, unless it's been toasted, the only time I'll ever have it fresh is when it's this fresh. And so not only did I have the white bread, then I also had butter. And I don't normally eat butter anymore. Like I'm trying not to have butter, trying not to have cheese. I'm trying to go back to eating the way that my body rewards me. It shows me how much it appreciates what I'm putting in my mouth by the way it reacts to what I put in my mouth. So I can tell you right now, I was up 1.5 pounds yesterday. I'm going to be up probably again tomorrow because my body is holding on to. And yesterday I also went out for supper, between lunch and supper, and I had French onion soup and I had Irish nachos at Big's, and my body this morning was telling me no, way too much sodium. I had cheese, I had I'm sure the croutons and stuff, the bread inside the soup was probably white. The nachos were they weren't like even a multigrain. They were just, so for all the reasons, it was just a wrong choice. And my body responds, right? It says, what the hell are you doing to me? Because this is not healthy. And then of course, your mind plays in and says, oh, you shouldn't have done that because your body's telling you it doesn't like it and you should be listening to your body. Have you not learned anything? So, yeah. So, anyway, that's today's lesson. Today's lesson is learn the friggin' lesson. Listen to when those voices tell you that something is not healthy for you. Listen to them. Don't listen to the, oh yeah, but it tastes so good, or oh yeah, but it's it's only for the moment, and then I'll go back to the way things were, whatever. And I'm not talking just about food. I'm talking about anything that you do for yourself that your body or your mind is going to rebel against because it's not healthy. I'm not talking about your body or your mind rebelling because it is healthy, mentally or physically. I'm talking about the things that we know innately. It could be toxic relationships we're in. It could be tasks that we're doing. Like, if I work with art supplies, if I don't wear a respirator mask, I know that's not healthy. I don't care if it's just for 5 seconds. So you've got to do things that are going to support your mental health, your physical health. And yeah. So think about it. Just, weigh the consequences. I know I'm going to try to be better at that myself. And you guys can hold me accountable. Please hold me accountable. Thanks very much and have a great day.